everybody, and welcome back to episode 183 of Seinarukana! We have just regained Nozomu and had him,
Rejoin the party? Team up withdrawal?
yeah, not exactly the word I was looking for, but it'll do.
Reconcile?
Reconcile, that's what I was looking for.
Nozomu? Where's Nozomu?
Falling out of the air, because he forgot that he was flying when he put his swords away.
Yeah, apparently he can fly now. I just saw him a minute ago.
Isn't that him falling? That's definitely Nozomu.
Aren't you guys being way too carefree? People usually die when falling from that high up, says Seinarukana. The sword. Usually. He landed over there. Let's go! Yay, he's back!
Ow! Oh, that's awesome! Kinda wish this was the new background. Yeah, I really wish that we'd gotten to 180 before this one. I like that one a lot.
Oh my god. Naya has a tail.
Well, she's a cat. That's not a cat tail, though.
Not a normal cat tail, no.
It's a little tuft. More like a rabbit tail.
Naya has a tail. Nozomu! So cute. No. Nozomu!
Ah, what are you two doing?
Also, why is he shirtless?
Don't know, maybe the wind whipping past tore it off of him?
And he still has his pants on, and his shoes, but somehow he lost his shirt.
Well, his pants are secured a little bit better than a shirt is, especially that big billowing cloak thing that he was wearing.
And his shoes?
Wind ain't gonna take your shoes off!
It's not more likely than taking your shirt off.
His sword's stuck in the ground here and there.
Almost stabbed him.
Naya and Raputna practically tackled me after I hit the ground.
Thank goodness, Nozomu, you're back! Yeah, a rather foolish ending to it. What's important is that you're okay.
Foolish? You're heartless.
Everyone was really worried about you. Nozomu, I'm so glad you're alive.
It's thanks to Jirol.
Please, I'm never letting you go. Hey, Raputna, quit hugging him.
Ow! Ow! Don't yank on me! Nozomu!
I thought it said quit, was it not hugging him, but hogging him. He's mine! That's not happening. Indeed, he doesn't belong to anyone.
Come on! Knock it off already! I'm barely back a moment, and I'm already being treated like a plaything. But I really am glad to see everyone again after all this time. It really feels like this is where I'm supposed to be.
Oh, are you crying?
No! There's just something in my eyes.
There's no shame in crying. I can tell you desperately wanted to see me. Hey, how can you say that so easily? Alright, then what should I say?
Hey!
You kind of said that.
Serluska comes running up. All of the people I missed are here. Anyway, let's get back to Minobi. I'm starving.
Really? Then I'll be the one to prepare dinner tonight. Too bad. That's my job tonight. This is like 1,000 times more funny considering an episode of an anime I watched early today where the main character, Male, was brought to the all-girls dorm to spend the night with an all-girls slumber party. And then one of the girls joked, he's probably thinking, this is a harem. It couldn't get any better. One of the girls said as a joke. What? Can't we switch just for tonight? Nope. Okay, let's go, Nozomu. What would you like to have? I'll make whatever you want. Hey, don't go dragging him off.
Give me a break already! Strength and magic up.
What does that lock thing down in the bottom corner do? Try clicking the screen. Okay, so it keeps it from going to the next thing?
Huh?
No?
Yeah, I'm exhausted. It got rid of this thing.
Yeah.
When it's locked, it stays up.
Okay. See, I thought that by clicking it, you would lock it, as opposed to it is already locked. So for some reason, not quite. Hey, you look stupid when you yawn like that.
Yep, look stupid. We're chatting as usual back in my room in Minobi. A fierce battle in the Sephiroth is over, and we're on our way back to Izumo. We don't need to hurry, so everyone's relaxing and recovering on their own. I walked around the school for a while, got something to eat, and then just went back to my room. I don't really have anything to do at the moment. I collapse on my bed and roll over.
Napping? The rooftop would be nicer.
Whatever. I'm finally back. This is what feels best right now.
Alright, then I'll go tease Nanashi.
Have fun! Come back before it gets dark. She flies out the window, and I sink back into the covers. I close my eyes and let sleep take me.
That transition.
It's not long before my mind goes dim thanks to how exhausted I am. I wake up thinking I heard something. The setting sun's tinging my room red. Apparently I've been asleep a long time. I sit up from bed and smooth down my hair. Wait, what about that sound I heard? As I wonder, I hear it again. It's a timid knock. Someone's here, but I have no idea who. I'm here. Come in.
Ooh. Has she changed? Or is that just a light?
Oh, that's what she's always worn around school.
Alright, but the color looks different. And all that. Anyway, excuse me, did I wake you?
Katima comes in. Thankfully, it's not someone who'd cause trouble like Narukana. But I'm not sure what Katima's doing here either. Can I help you? Is it time for dinner already?
No, I just wanted to talk to you for a little while.
Katima looks down at the floor instead of at me. And then, I realize she's not dressed like usual. Okay.
Ah! I had a feeling that was different.
Alright, sure. Oh, that's why I didn't think she looked any different, because the last time I saw her in in her non-combat gear was with this, because it was the game I was playing earlier, my game. So yeah, makes sense now. She's not wearing the old school uniform Masato gave her, but the clothing she wore back in her world. I wonder why. I'm sure she must have a good reason, but maybe I shouldn't bring it up.
Don't worry, if I know anything, then she's just about to say something about it. You get used to it, Nozomu.
Well, that's fine. I just woke up, but my eyes are strangely clear. With a beautiful girl like her in my room, I think my body knows that now's not the time to be sleepy.
Have you felt okay since then?
Yeah, no real problems. Unsurprisingly, I ache all over.
Jewel pushed you far too hard, didn't he? You should rest and take it slowly.
I think he's talking about his 100-foot fall out of the sky. Which was not something Jirol did. Your line? Claire? Oh, something went wrong. Great. Technical difficulties, just what we need. Oh.
Hello?
Sorted now?
Okay, Skype is talking, but I still need screen share. There we go. I can see your screen.
Alright.
Let's see my line. Okay. We'll be at the end of our journey soon. A peaceful life is waiting there.
Yeah, it really has been a long journey, hasn't it?
そうですね。反乱軍としての戦いがこんな今につながるとは思ってもいませんでした。
Indeed, I didn't expect our rebellion would lead here.
I look back on what we've been through. The school was thrown into her world, and we were just desperately trying to survive so that we could get home. But after that, we found people we wanted to protect, and a cause to believe in. We began fighting because we wanted to. There's a lot of things that you could say started everything, but I think the most important moment was meeting you.
私ですか?
Me?
Yeah. After the school was thrown into another world, we were just stuck not doing anything for a while. But the situation changed because of Drav's savagery, and learning about the rebels fighting him. So basically, I feel like it's only after meeting you that our travels really began.
では私の旅も望むと共にあったのかもしれませんね。
Then my journey might have begun with you too.
She accepts what I said emotionally. She's dignified on the battlefield, but sometimes acts just like just a regular teenage girl. I've seen many different sides of her, but I don't think I've seen this one before. She looks sad and anxious for some reason. Maybe it's just the dim light of the sun coloring everything red. I remember seeing her kind of like this once before, back in her world. A lot of thoughts are going through my head right now, but they all combine into one thing. She's beautiful. Not just physically. Her strength and bearing, the weakness and fragility hidden underneath her resolve. Everything about her is fascinating. And I know I'm captivated by her. I care about Satsuki and Nozomi a lot too, but she's the one that I want to be with more than anybody else.
At least to fight faction battles with.
But this journey's ending soon. Everyone has their own home. Am I going back to my world and Katima to hers? I don't think I realized it when I began fighting. Or maybe I didn't want to. If battle's our only connection, then when the fighting's over, we lose that. It's a relief that the battle's over, but I'm only now realizing what else that means. I feel lonely. The days we spent together are like a fleeting dream, and soon it'll all be over. But then... yeah. Whatever happens, I want to say something.
何をでしょうか?
What is it?
Katima looks straight at me, not looking confused at all. Maybe she already knows, or maybe I'm being arrogant to think that. Of course, maybe I shouldn't spring it on her. She's a queen in her world, and I'm just a student in mine. Besides fighting, we have absolutely nothing in common. But I already care more about her than just as a fellow fighter. We've been through so much, and she's very important to me. Or maybe I've felt that way ever since I met her. Well, it's just a small problem. What matters is how I feel right now. I have to tell her. Yeah, let me say it clearly. I love you. We've been through a lot, helping each other, going through all kinds of things, and I started feeling this way about you. Not just as a friend, as you, as a woman. I love you, Katima. Her shoulders are trembling. but there's no surprise in her eyes as she looks back at me. It looks like it wasn't totally unexpected. But I feel embarrassment welling up quickly inside me. I don't mean anything weird. Not that I mean that I don't feel that way about you. What am I saying? Now I just probably seem creepy. But I think what I meant got across. I told her exactly how I feel. Even if she's inexperienced with more sexual things, I don't think she would have misunderstood me.
すみません。その気持ちに応えることはできません。
I'm sorry. I cannot reciprocate your feelings.
Oh, bullshit. You pretty much said it multiple times this game. Her words are firm and lack any hesitation. All I can do is laugh pathetically. I mean, what to say? No, sorry. I didn't mean to bother you. I'm pretty rocked by it. Even if I did get carried away by the mood, it hurts to have her say it so directly. But she looks confused by how I'm reacting.
いえ、決してそういう意味ではなくて、ただ、私にその資格がないのです。
No, I didn't mean it like that. Just that I'm incapable of it.
Incapable? What do you mean?
Are you a construct?
She looks down sadly, but doesn't say anything. Is she thinking about something? She isn't answering. I can't say anything, though. After a moment, she looks up again.
やはり、知ってもらう必要がありますね。
As I thought, you need to know.
のぞむに見てほしいものがあります。
There's something I want you to see.
Do we have to go somewhere? She slowly shakes her head. And?
私のすべてです。
All of me.
She begins undoing the clasps of her clothing.
Okay, should we put a warning on the episode?
Sounding like it. We'll see.
I still think she might be a construct, being incapable of love.
No, it might have something to do with her dark spirit.
That, yeah, good point. Maybe.
She's been wounded a zillion times. She bleeds. She's not a construct.
She does bleed? She has been hit a lot, and then she just keeps on fighting, which sounds like a construct.
Yeah, but remember her whole blood pouring out of her chest and back? Granted, that was a dream world, but she also got...
mental world. Joshua did who what now?
Drav also almost cut through most of her arm, and she was bleeding there. She's not a construct. I think it has something to do with the dark spirit, Hygias.
Why don't we just see it, okay? It could have also been like part of her upbringing.
Oh, as a princess, she's wearing a chastity belt?
Oh no, I'm saying like in that kind of world, arranged marriages are quite likely, so the concept of love wouldn't really be like a common thing.
With a rustling sound, she begins to undress. Thank you? No, I mean, so quickly? Didn't you just turn me down?
Thank you.
She ignores my confusion and quickly and continues to take off her clothing. She hesitates slightly at the very end, but doesn't stop. Her whole upper body is naked, but she shamefully covers her chest with her arms, and silently turns her back to me.
Thank you. Here's a nice image.
Wow!
Remember, if you want to save it, you have to
Yes,
save that
I know.
other one.
I've got that other awesome one.
Why is it that whenever there's like good ones, there's always like 2 in one episode?
Yeah, no kidding!
0002002.
What?
It's not saving.
What do you mean?
What? First, I was talking about how there's always like multiple in one episode. That's what I was talking about. Then I thought that your image wasn't saving.
No, what do you mean by 0000012?
No, there's like 0 good screenshots in one episode, then 0
Oh,
in the
okay.
next, and then there's like 2. That's what I was meaning. Reunited and it feels so good. Are you?
Oh, that's right. I think.
Looks right.
Nobody ever accused me of being a good speller.
And you wanted to...
What is that?
Yep, she's about to tell you. But if you want to save it, then you better try saving it now.
Huh. It's an interesting design.
Quite interesting. Does look kind of dark though, so it could very well be her spirit. And so, why don't we
Got
just...
the different phases of the moon. Or, well, no, not different. Just from the angle, it looks like they're probably all the same.
waxing or waning? But it's definitely something that... But it does look kind of dark, I suppose.
That's... There's a strange pattern all over her back. Strange, but kind of elegant.
Oh, for once you can actually see what we see.
It's not just a tattoo. I can feel it tingling in my hands, even though I'm not touching her. It feels like an eternity sword. It almost looks like it's slightly glowing in the dim light of the setting sun.
This is the fate I carry.
アイキアスとレストアス。いえ、その遥か昔より連綿と続く南北天の献身の戦い。
The conflict between Agios and Restos... No. It goes back much further than that. To the battle between the sword gods of North and South.
それを刻んでいるのがこの紋章。私の体なのです。
That's what's engraved into this crest. Into my body. So wait. She knew about that there were like multiple gods, right? Apparently? Maybe? She had this on her for, like, at least ever since we met her.
The North and South sword gods. She's the North god, Drav is the South god.
I was thinking this had to
She's
do with the
referred to her eternal conflict with him, like, all the way through the game.
No, I thought
she didn't know about any of the others, like the gods of the Sephiroth and stuff, but she and
you mean the
she
gods of
she
the
and
North
Drav
and the
are
gods
the
of the South?
yeah. Well, it's a different. She's referring to the south of her world.
But is the conflict over? At least for the
At
generation.
At least for this generation, she defeated Drav.
So for this generation, it should be over. So as long as we go back to her world and have another generation, that can continue.
I silently stare at it. I don't understand what any of the symbols on it mean, but I can instinctively feel it's a symbol of the conflict with Drav that has tormented her.
アイキアスとレストアスの戦いは ただの王家同士の憎しみによるものではありません。
The battle between Agios and Restores is not just hatred between royal families.
それは互いの王家に伝わる真剣を振るう戦い、転生体として運命づけられたものなのです。
It's a fight handed down together with their eternity swords, a fate passed down through reincarnations.
献身の転生体として力を受け、本来その力は対立する神を倒すためだけに振るわれるのです。
I received my power as the reincarnation of a sword god, and I used it solely to defeat the god that originally opposed me.
現に私は今回の戦いにおいて勝者となりました。私の記憶は同じ宿命を持つ者に受け継がれるでしょう。
This time I emerged victorious. My memory will be inherited by one who bears the same fate.
She's exposing a part of herself that she despises. Her knuckles begin to go white against her skin.
Okay, why are you looking at her knuckles?
But she still doesn't try to hide the crest.
That's because she's too busy trying to hide her chest.
That's her resolve. She's showing everything to me. That's why I can't turn away. I have to listen to what she says with the same firm resolution.
It's pretty.
Yeah. Though Nozomu should be able to sever that.
If it's an Orichalcum name.
実のダラバとの戦いで、私はこの戦いにおける役割のほぼ全てを終えたのです。残る役目はあと一つ。
Since my last fight with Drav, my role in this battle has come to an end. I have only one thing left to do.
この戦いを次の世代につなげることです。
Pass the battle on to the next generation.
将来ダラバの意志を継ぐ者が現れ、南天の献身の転生体として真剣の力に目覚めることでしょう。
Someone carrying Drav's will shall eventually come. Oh, carrying Drav's will shall eventually come. The reincarnation of the sword god of the southern heavens will awake to their eternity sword.
その時、北天の献身として剣を取るのは私の子供なのです。
When they do, my child will inherit my destiny as a sword god of the northern heavens.
私の記憶を記したプロジア文書、そして真剣を受け継いで、同じ戦いを繰り返す。
With it will come the Prosa record that contains my memories and my eternity sword, Sol. The same battle will repeat.
A horrible fate. The chains binding her haven't been undone. They still demand more from her, and it won't ever
わ
stop.
かりましたか？私は呪われているのです。神が定めた忌まわしき運命に。
Do you understand? I am cursed, a detestable fate handed down by the Creator.
この呪いは世代を超えて続きます。望まぬ戦いを子に宿命づけるなど許されることではありません。
Allowing this curse to continue to another generation? Forcing the fate of battle upon a child is an unpardonable sin.
私は戦いを終わらせると誓いました。だからこそ人と結ばれることなど。
I swore that I would end this battle.
あっては
That's
な
why
ら
I
ない。
must never be with anybody.
だから望むの言葉にも答えられない。
That's why I can't reciprocate your feelings.
Her feelings have to go unfulfilled. She's not only refusing me, but showing me her curse to push me away. The sadness in her eyes tells me that she despises herself. But I don't care about any of that. I can't do what she wants. Because the feelings I have aren't so weak as to be stopped by something like a curse.
That is a good line.
No.
Yes. Huh?
I deny it as strongly as I can. The wall of destiny separating us, and Katima's hatred of herself.
Why?
Looks like what I said didn't get through to you.
望は私と結ばれたいとそう言っていたのではないのですか
Huh? You wanted to be with me. Isn't that what you said?
No, I mean what I said before. We've been on the verge of death countless times. Fighting as rebels in her world, and all the battles we were in as part of the brigade. Fighting against the southern gods. And time and again, I told her, you always try to carry everything yourself, but you can't, Katima. I won't let you. I'll never be satisfied as long as you're in pain. We'll figure this out together. Didn't you teach me the same thing? I couldn't suppress Dural's power by myself. I'm only here because of you. She didn't back down because of the danger, and bravely faced Dural through her pain. If I close my eyes, I can still see how she looked then. You could have just abandoned me, right? But everyone came to save me despite the danger. Isn't this the same thing? If you just give up, then you might not lose anything, but you can't gain anything either. So you shouldn't give up. You might lose something, but you might also gain something far greater than that. If your fate is cursed, then we'll defy it. And if you're going to fight against it, then I'm going to be with you to help you. Let's keep fighting, together.
望むには他の皆だっているではありませんかわざわざこんなものを背負った私なんかと
But you have everyone else. I'm the only one who has to bear this.
I just told you, I love you. I'm not going to hate you because of some crest or curse. Your kindness, your will, your stubbornness, your awkwardness, I love all of them together. So I accept it, body and mind, past and future. Even your curse. Although I know we can do something about it.
いいのですか望むが私の痛みを受け入れたとしても
Are you sure?
望むに
Even if
何
you
も
accept
与えられ
my
ないです
suffering, I can give nothing to you.
You just have to be with me. During hard fights, during the peace afterward, forever. That's all I need to be happy. Her crest slightly glows.
Oh, the circle in the middle.
Is it a signal that one of the chains on her heart has fallen off? Then together, maybe we can break all of them.
Really, if you break one of the chains, you can take off the whole thing.
Katima smiles faintly. The girl filled with anxiety is gone now. I know it's fragile, but I can't think of anything that makes me happier than seeing her smile right now.
望む私もあなたを愛していました
Nozomu, me too. I love you.
Alright, I think we're definitely going to get a...
It's screenshots?
Nah, I already took a screenshot.
Yeah.
No, I'm a scene unsuitable for younger audiences, so I'd rather have it in its own episode.
Alright, so you want to end this one early then?
Yeah, we'll end this one just a little bit early, and the
You
next...
never know, it could just be a kiss.
Yeah, I doubt it.
only had, like,
It's about time to, get the scene for the route I've chosen.
This is what you've been looking forward to all along, so, kiddies, it's time for bed. Let the grown-ups do their thing.
I would say I've been looking forward to it all along. I've just been expecting it all along from this style of game.
Again, it has had one unsuitable scene this entire time.
Yeah. It's actually rather surprising. Kamidori has a ton of them.
And Aselia?
I don't really remember. Like I said, it seems like maybe other people remember those type of scenes best from games, but I'm much more interested in the gameplay and the story than...
Well, I find that those scenes really stand out because, you know, they're so much different from the rest. Like, if there was a scene where everybody was a talking dog, you'd probably remember that quite well.
Well, again, I haven't played Aselia for probably 7 or 8 years now. And I've played a lot of games in that time frame. So, yeah. In any case, thank y'all for watching, and have a good one.